Hey, welcome here. Today I want to tell you about how I changed my life using intermittent fasting. There are three main things that I want to tell you about. Let me introduce myself. I'm Catherine, and it is my mission to introduce and support a healthy lifestyle to mature women wanting to thrive in life and achieve their goals. When I discovered intermittent fasting, it was a huge change in the way I was living. I had previously lost over 50 pounds, but I had been struggling to keep it off. I would gain 10 pounds, lose 10 pounds, gain 15 pounds, lose 15 pounds, gain 5, lose 5. And this had been going on for years. When intermittent fasting was introduced to me, I originally thought, this isn't going to work. Well, wow, did I prove myself wrong. It did. There are many different types of intermittent fasting to choose from, and each of them have different benefits, but that's a story for another video. I choose to do the 16-8 model, which means that I fast for 16 hours and I have an eating window of 8 hours. For me, the key was stopping eating before 6:30. So I have an eating window from 10:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. I was a perpetual snacker, but in the evenings, and that probably had a lot to do with why I gained the weight that I gained. But once I made the decision that I was going to stop by 6:30, it was much easier to stick to that plan. By the way, it's much easier to not eat the things that you shouldn't eat if you don't bring them into your house. So when you're shopping, just don't buy them. So is that something that you think you can do? Comment below and let me know. The second thing that I did was I changed what I was eating. When I originally lost the weight, I had cut out grains, dairy, and sugar. I moved to a real food diet of protein and vegetables. Eliminating certain foods is a very good way to see what those foods do to you. It can be hard to take things that you think you can't live without out of your diet, but believe me, you will survive and you'll probably feel better too. After I felt I was in a good place, over time, some of the things start, of course, creeping back into the diet, and that would be a big part of why the weight gains came back. After getting to where I was comfortable again, I do have the occasional not so good for me thing, but I try to stick to whole foods, vegetables, and fruits. The third thing I changed was my mindset. I guess that probably was actually the first thing that I changed, because I made the decision to start a daily habit and stick to it. We can all change the way that we think about food and the relationship that we have with food. Our ability to be successful and stick to a program or not is up to us. If you're interested in learning more about intermittent fasting and the changing lifestyle journey that I've been on, subscribe below and watch for my next video next week.